Hello, YouTube. It is Thursday, February 10th, 2011. I'm saying it like this because I'm having the worst time trying to get this stupid video done today. This is probably like my fifth attempt. I've never had to do more than one take. It's always just, I just talk and let it go and, take it as whatever it is. But I'm just stumbling over my words. I keep having to stop. I don't know what is wrong with my brain today. I think that I'm not used to trying to digest food and I'm digesting food and I think that my brain or my body or whatever can't seem to do anything else right now. So this is going to work this time. I don't care what kind of stupid rambling video I have today. I'm just going to keep it this way because I'm sick of attempting this. Anywho, my first day of my third fast, um, 23rd non-consecutive day. So apparently I'll get to a 40-day fast here eventually, just not going to be all in a row. And my weight was 174. So I'm up 4.2, but I've been chugging water like crazy and I got a lot of food in my belly to digest. So I'm not worried about it at all. It's 2, maybe 3 days until I'm back down where I was. So I'm real hydrated. I didn't gain any fat or anything. You can't gain 4 pounds of fat in 2 days. It's just food, water, blah, blah, blah. My ring's a little tight, not sweating it at all. So I'm going to do things a little bit differently this time. Instead of the last fast where I was trying to be a warrior and do only water, I'm going to allow myself either a coffee or tea for energy and some pickle juice for sodium, and I'm going to take some magnesium and potassium supplements to try to keep my hydration up. That seemed to work out for me. I thought that that was the cause of my breaking the fast the first time, but I was feeling pretty good the first time, and I did go longer than I did last time. So I think that actually helped me go longer than I normally would have otherwise, because man, once I got that first cup of vanilla chai tea with a little bit of cream and a little bit of Splenda, man, I was riding high all day from that. So, if I can get that feeling again, because this last fast with just water, not doing that again. And if this doesn't work out for me, if it causes me to break it on the third day and start eating, then, I'll just have learned from that and do it differently next time. But I think that that'll work out for me. It just gives you a little something, just gives you a little something to taste. It might interrupt with the detoxing, but I think that ship has sailed because, I've broken my fast twice now. And so there's only so much deep detoxing that I'm going to get into. We live in society, I live in a huge city, and we're taking in these toxins through our skin every day. Lots and lots and lots of them. So unless you live somewhere that's completely pure, there's only so clean your body's going to get. So I'm not really sweating that. My goal now is just to get the fat off. I just want the fat off because that makes you feel like hell. That is extremely toxic. And I would like to just get my body fat down to a certain percentage and get into the size I want to get into, look the way I want, get my blood pressure down, and I will have accomplished something extraordinary if I can get to all that. So I'm not really worried about trying to do 30, 40 days, let my body cleanse internally as much as possible. It's going to be cleansed when the fat's gone. So that will work. But I already had a coffee this morning. I got to get the stuff to make my own coffee because I don't want to use the milk. And I use the milk downstairs. And I got to get out and get some cream. So I'm just going to use a little bit of heavy cream just to make sure that I'm not getting any carbs or anything. But, that's really, I ate too much yesterday. I went a little crazy. And I was trying to overfeed protein. So, it was somewhat intentional. But I was holding my belly by the end of the night, and I was having let's see, put it mildly, quite a bit of gastrointestinal distress. And I'm feeling a lot better now. I always seem to have to get to the point where I want to stop eating. And yesterday I was like, oh, I'm ready to fast. I feel sick. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Oh, bring on the fasting. So I think that, I don't know, maybe psychologically I have to get to that point or physically have to get to that point. So I'm feeling really good today. I'm feeling really good. My sleep was fantastic. Wow, I slept like a baby last night. I haven't had sleep like that in a week. So that felt great. And I'm hoping to keep that up. Let's see, trying to think. I mean, there's really not much. All the reporting usually comes from what my fasting symptoms are. And I don't have that right now because it's day 1. But the break was great. The break was great. I highly recommend it. It did lead to somewhat of a binge, I suppose you could say, but I didn't have any carbs. And I think last time, I mean, I put on 5.2 pounds in one day from that binge, and I did 4 pounds in 2 days from this, and I didn't do the carbs. The binge was, I mean, pasta, oatmeal, chocolate ice cream. I mean, it was ridiculous. So this was all very calculated. I just did a little more than I was planning, but I mean, I think I'm set up a lot better. I don't think I broke ketosis. I don't have any keto sticks, so I can't tell for sure, but you know, I'm not super worried about it. And I don't know, I guess that's all for today, you know, a lot shorter than normal, so you're welcome. And while this is uploading, I'm going to do my quick sweep of things that I have to do on the internet and keep it off from this point forward. And I will check in tomorrow to let you know how my appetite went, because that's always a concern, is getting back into a fast from eating, because you know, your body's just like, we're used to food now and now you're going to cut it off again, you witch. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but I should have plenty of food in my system to keep me going at least a couple days before I start getting real hungry. But have a wonderful day, and if you're fasting, keep it up. And I guess I'm not a great example of just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, because I stopped going. And as soon as I get to 160, that's when I'm going to take another break. So 14 pounds. 14 pounds from now, I get to eat again for a day or two and then get back on it. So I'm looking forward to that. I like having the weight goal instead of the time goal, because, you know, I don't know why. It seems easier because I can just, you know, say a certain number of pounds, because sometimes you could lose 2 or 3 pounds in a day, and that's just going to speed up the process. So it's that much shorter of a time until I get to eat again. So I'm looking forward to 160 for a myriad of reasons. I'm just feeling on top of the world today, but I'll check in the morning and let you know how it went today. Have a good day.